Hey everybody, Todd Vandermeide back for another edition of Freedom Steel. Former NRA contract lobbyist, Illinois gun law guru, but we're not going to be talking about gun laws per se tonight. But first off, I'm not going to be wearing a Jack Daniels hat for a while. And we're going to switch our drink for tonight to something else. Get ourselves a nice 3 fingers because this video is going to be a little different. This is going to be a little bit more commentary. I want to start off here with a shout out to Heavy Duty Country. He's got a channel. I watch him. He's got way more subscribers than we do. Speaking of which, thank you very much for getting us past 7,500. We really appreciate that. But he recently had something to say about Whoopi Goldberg. And so the clips here are ones that I have glommed from his channel and just want to give a shout out to him. So I couldn't find him elsewhere on YouTube or somewhere, but they kind of make the point with Miss Goldberg. So let's roll some tape.
Let's start with this. The AR-15 style rifle needs to go. Period. It needs to go. You cannot hunt with it. There's nothing left after you've shot it. We all know what it does. Until that conversation can be had, nothing is going to happen.
Exactly.
That's the issue. The issue is that damn rifle. Get rid of that, and people will go, oh yeah, okay, let's talk about real issues. But as I said, I can't go get a howitzer, right? There's stuff I can't buy. So if I can't buy a tank,
Never go for a retard.
and I can't buy the shoulder thing, why can you buy something that's not meant to hunt anything? It's specific, as you said, it is specific to death.
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
All right, after that insanity, definitely need an adult beverage. So, notice that things have a tendency to be getting just a tad bit more violent in recent days, weeks, and we're starting to hear some of the Pantifa crowd get their undies in a knot all over again. They start threatening violence and those kinds of things. And when this stuff creeped up when Trump was first elected back in 2016, I went up and I wrote a piece on my Facebook page about this kind of stuff. And so what I want to do for you is I'm going to go through these points that I made back then because I think they're just as relevant today. And so if you, let's get set up over here, get on Google, we do a search, and you want to search for Dear Hillary Hipsters. I'm slow at typing. So there you go. And here it comes. And Dear Hillary Hipsters, Miley Millennials, Participation Trophy Panzies. And as you see, December 15th, 2016, it is attributed to me. This is something I wrote, and I want to share it with you now. Dear Hillary Hipsters, Miley Millennials, and Participation Trophy Panzies. You got me thinking of all your talk about playing games with the Electoral College and this talk of armed rebellion. You expect us to take your talk of rebellion and revolution seriously? Yet you can't even figure out the simple things. You don't know the difference between a clip and a magazine. There is no pause button in a gunfight. This is not Call of Duty. You want a safe place from mean words? we click off the safety and take on the devil himself. A click to you is something on social media. To us, it's so freedom hits its mark. Windage and elevation, Mrs. Longdren. Windage and elevation. Coffee is not something that sounds like you're speaking Farsi when ordering it. Black, 2 sugars on the side. You want to stifle speeches and speakers you disagree with, yet we bleed so you can burn the flag that covers our brothers' coffins. Roughing it to you is a Motel 6 with a black and white TV and Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I don't think you'd understand this one. 2 words. Poncho liner. In 25 years, nobody will remember your name. 2,500 years later, we still talk about Leonidas. Snap, Crackle, and Pop is not a breakfast cereal. It's a reminder of the deeds we've done when we get out of bed. Before you were jumping out of a school bus, many of us were jumping out of airplanes, helicopters, APCs, often in third world nations, with a rifle. Before GPS, we used a map, compass, and a fist for the 5 terrain features. You've spent your considerably short life denouncing violence and war. We've spent our considerably longer lives practicing and living it. You supported gun bans, magazine bans. Yes, there is a difference between a magazine and a clip. Secret lists, bans on carry, and denounced the Second Amendment. The Heller and Bruin decision is being outdated. We've been at the range practicing. 9mm versus 45 is not a debate about metric versus English. Call of Duty is not training. You've added extra holes to your body while we spent years trying not to. Many of us are like a round of 45 ACP because old, fat, and slow gets the job done. Now, one last one here. Age and treachery will overcome youth and agility. So with that, please go back to your duck-billed selfies, safe spaces, #hysterics, and whatever. The adults in the room want to discuss the Constitution, good whiskey, cigars, and women. And as always, frag out.